I'd prefer Fanatics. I think it's easier to pull these early win conditions when you have so many of them. With the Leshrac, with the Brood, with the Viper.
Bit more rotation from DJ. He's actually going to swipe the boundary rune away from Alacrity. So it's a nice little value play from our POS5. His top lane, Death. Very far out. It's probably not going to be enough as In Your Dream does secure the first blood. And Death's not too far behind, but you definitely want to have the advantage as that Brood. As mid lane now, Coil is out. They've actually got Chuen there on that Leshrac. He'll try to turn back in on Polison, but Polison's going to be fine. In fact, now Alacrity, he's the one in trouble. Jabs, he will save the day with the bushwhack.
Yeah, just lining up for all the kills. I think what Fnatic needs is that mid-tier 1 to fall soon, and at least Chuen is keeping the pressure up, and we have some flanks here.
Well, they're going to the Brood. Coil has been committed, but he is still surviving as DJ is there on the Abaddon to keep him alive. Now Chuen, he's going to move in onto Alacrity. Phase shift. Oh, it's going to be pump fake for the split earth. It still lands from Chuen. Alacrity moving in as well. He will die. Jocam's gone. Oh, that's a very nice pump fake there from Chuen.
And it was just something nearly impossible to make the choice on. Now Paulson.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the idea was there from Polison. He's just going to drop. Just got a Cinderbrew off and they just ran him down. Now In Your Dream, that's the big target they want. Chuen, he's feeling confident. In Your Dream already very low on mana. In fact, now he's all out of it. Jocam going to try and help out, but the dives are well and truly going in. Chuen is there. Jocam, he's going to drop the sharpshooter. In Your Dream, he's going to be within vision now, and it will connect from Jabs. Perfect positioning. So they've got the Medusa, they've got the Viper around and Raven. He'll be there to help out. And with the Bloodstone, it's not going to take long either. They're going back in.
Yeah, there's just not much Alacrity can do here. In Your Dream, he does have a Maelstrom for some good damage. It's just not enough.
Another tier 3 tower down. How do you defend this? I mean, you can hit them as much as you want, but this draft from Fnatic, it's proving to be a little bit too strong at this timing. Split Earth, it won't land. It does zone out In Your Dream for a little bit, allowing Raven to get more stacks of that poison onto that melee barracks. And it looks like they might just have it as Chuen is there again. And they've got the melee barracks. That's all they wanted. Chuen trying to back off. Mizu is there with the stuns. The heals are not able to come out as DJ. He's in the Cyclone. So they got a massive target. Can they find more? DJ, he does get banished by Jocam. They'll hold him down. They'll get a secondary kill for sure. As now they try it onto Raven. He'll BKB and just TP away.
It's just so much more GXR has to push back against. Mind you, the Puck and Dusa can still sort of manage it, but you're really not gaining enough gold now to keep up. Like, the gap is growing, 11k for Fnatic. And as mentioned, Age is still up, they could just go.
They're going to jump in. Big Dream Coil Jabs immediately blown up by Alacrity. Meanwhile, Chuen right in the middle of all this is taking a fair bit of damage, but he'll tank through it. He'll turn around. A nice split earth is going to make sure that Mizu is probably going to drop. They'll try to save him with the disruption. It's not going to be enough, or maybe it is. The BKB is there. He'll still just try and kite around. Raven, though, going after the big target. He'll go after In Your Dream, as that tier 3 tower is once again susceptible here to Fnatic. That Diabolic Edict just going to shred through it. The top racks. How do you stop this? They're trying. Dagon on the backside almost gets jabs again, but he will survive. DJ, he'll heal him up with the miscoils. That top rack's again still going down as Death, he's back in. Cinderbrew's flying out. They'll pop it. Primal split out as well from Polison. They'll try to chase Chuen, but can they kill him? With the Aphotic Shield down, they're not going to have the damage. Chuen just turn around again. Onto Mizu. No BKB available this time around that Dragon Knight. He'll try to run, but the Pulse Nova's going. They got the melee barracks anyway. Onto the range. No, they call it. GG, well played.
So my answer to your question would be GXR. I think their lineup has these early timings that we saw Fnatic pull in game 1.
Chuen's having a really nice time in terms of CS. In fact, top lane, Mizu gets very, very low there. Jocam saved with the lift, but DJ's going for the dive in, and they'll get him. In fact, DJ's having a look around for Mizu now. I think In Your Dream, he might want to go for a reset. He's got no mana going for him. He'll have just enough for the Edict. In fact, he seems to believe that's going to be enough. Fnatic, they will rotate in to try and defend this, but that tower is almost gone. Chuen is going to jump in with the Vortex. It might cost him his life, but In Your Dream does get the tier 1 before he does go down. Now Jocam will be chased, and Chuen, he'll take another kill on the Storm.
But it just doesn't feel like it's coming out quick enough.
Death. And this time they should be able to get him. Enchant is there. He wasn't able to blink out in time. They'll land the Split Earth and the arrow from Jocam. And no help will be around quick enough to be able to survive the axe. However, DJ's going to walk in looking for more. Raven, he does have the level 2 Eclipse up now. Paulison, oh, nice cliff there from Jocam onto DJ. And that should be a free Abaddon kill, but the team is still around to try and help him out. Now the zip in, Chuan is there. Arrow, Eclipse, all of them being thrown out. Alacrity though, he tanks through the Eclipse. They're gonna find Jabs as well. And now In Your Dream moves in. They get Raven, and poor old DJ, he is still on top of the cliff. And eventually will die. And I mean, GXR, they played that perfectly. But the blink is there from Mizu. And now bot side, they found Alacrity on the Meepo. Arrow to follow through as well. In Your Dream, he's trying to help. It's a lot of damage with the Pulse Nova, but it's not enough. Not yet anyway. They'll go after Chuen. In Your Dream, he's about to drop DJ. He'll go for the chase himself. The Miscoil. It's barely not going to be enough. DJ needs to back. Mizu does chase down Jabs and gets the kill. In fact, they'll even get DJ. A full team wipe once again here from GXR. Moonlight Shadow going to be popped. Death going to start moving in. Frontlining for the team. Wants a big target to get started. It might be Mizu that they find instead. Jocam does blink away. Chuen going to move in right into that Rubik with the Crippling Fury is there. Mizu, it's not going to be enough. Chuen with the BKB does survive as now the call's there. Alacrity's been caught out. They throw everything at the Meepo immediately to burst him down. Paulison, he's going to try and escape, but there's no way out. Another dunk in from Death. GXR, they definitely need to do something about this. I mean, their draft can't afford to wait this long. I don't think anyway. DJ, don't play around that area,
oh,
sir.
Not again, what?
Oh, he's going right back up. DJ, he just didn't learn his lesson, or did he? Is this a bait from DJ? Death's in with the call. Alacrity, though, does jump in as well. Meanwhile, Chuen in the backside onto Jocam. Death's not dying. The Eclipse, Alacrity, he's going to get taken down by the Eclipse. Jocam gets tipped. DJ, it was all part of the plan, baby. And now the call's there. They found In Your Dream, the Wonder Boy. In Your Dream's gonna try and fight. He'll get a Split Earth out, but it won't be enough. Big smoke up here from GXR. I think they are starting to feel the pressure. Moonlight Shadow, though, DJ, he's going to break the smoke. This is not the target they wanted to run into, and now Death, he's there with the call. They are going to take down Mizu immediately. Arrow, though, does land. Alacrity going to jump in with the Meepos. Can he take him down? Not yet, Death. He'll get the mantle off the shotgun enough. He gets the call. He will still survive. Alacrity's trying to chase. He'll go after Jazz with the Spirit Vessel. It's taking him down. Chuan, he does move back in, and now Death, he just won't die. How do you kill Death, John? How do you do it?
It's just getting really dicey. Like with the Satanic Up, I don't even think you can burst the Luna. The self-dispel will just ruin everything. The smoke's here. GXR, you need to find the angle.
Yeah, but DJ's gonna break the smoke. Death, he does blink in, but misses out as now Split Earth is gonna land. Where is this Night Stalker going? Mizu, he's trying to find the backlines, but nobody's being caught. Now the Vortex, Chuen, he's in. They've got In Your Dream again, and he's gone. Onto the Meepo. Alacrity, how do you get him out? He does get him out in time with the poof. It's just very, very hard to stop this Fnatic side. They're on a real roll today. Onto the barracks. Death, he'll blink forward just in case anyone's laying around, but nobody's there. GXR, what's the game plan now? You're against Megas. Do you go for one final defense? You just call it. It looks like they'll try. Raven, he's going to try and force the GG call out of them. They'll wait for In Your Dream. Mizu, 15 seconds away, but he can buy back. Bloodstone now up on Chuen. Tier 4 towers, they're just dropping. They're going to wait for the whole 5 before they can jump in. Jocam, he's there with the call. He does get it off, but where's your backup? Oh, they've got the axe on the Night Stalker now. Vortex, Chuen is not going to connect it. DJ, he's still a very tanky target. Alacrity, he's in. He's trying to go after the Storm, but Death, he's got the call off again. Chuen's gone. They call the GG. They've had enough. Fnatic, they will be leading 2-0 in this best of 5 grand finals. They're now fountain diving them. And my goodness, John, I mean, these 2 games, they've made it look very easy, Fnatic.
I think the timings of Fnatic is still too clean. Like the Luna support focusing on the Aura build and the Lucent Beam is very impactful. You can just amp up the damage in your push, run people down. You've got a great mini stun on hand. GXR, they've got to be ready to hold off. And they keep finding these angles. They are opening up a lot more possibilities. Mizu, he's going to hit his 6 slightly earlier than Raven at this rate.
RP.
Dragon forms on roll.
Yeah, top lane, they've got death. The rotation from Jocam just in case they needed the help, but they didn't. Bottom lane now, Mizu, he's been left alone, so they are finally going to be able to punish him. And DJ will be the one to take the kill.
Like, Les should be doing that to the opposite tower. He's just not been able to get in position. And this is just great lane management coming out from GXR. They're getting this nice early start in their win condition. Lacti, if he finds his tower, it could be dicey, although...
Yeah, but they might find his life. He'll keep going after the T1, and he is going to get it. But it is going to cost him his life in the end, as now Jocam has been slowed up. Chuen wants to keep going with the lightning strikes out, but they don't have the damage. Oh, no, they do. The chain lightning from DJ's neutral creep. It can cast that from an absolute mile away.
Great punishment from GXR. Gives them control back in the jungle as well, and they managed to drop a nice ward to monitor those rotations out. And oh, Raven.
Yeah, Dragon Talon's there. Soulbind with the double silence. Rod of Atos, however, does connect with the Viper Strike. They should have plenty of damage with the Reaper Scythe. Mizu, he will just drop. Now, in your dream, you've got RP up. But you can't just run into 3 heroes, especially when Raven's on that Viper. They're going to TP more in, though. Alacrity is here on the TA. Sui goes on. Earth Spike is there onto a Necrophos. Death is going to survive. Meanwhile, Eclipse is out on In Your Dream. He might be dead. He is. This pulse for Luther. It's working. Oh, it's working. Oh no. Alacrity, top lane, Meld Strike out on Raven. They're going to jump into the Lion. Just dive the tier 2 towers. Paulson, he's going to drop Alacrity. He will at least get Raven on that position 1 Viper. Jabs will get the tip over to Raven. Alacrity, he'll just keep farming. Oh, what do you do? Just keep farming, Alacrity. Just run. He'll use the traps to make sure they can never catch up to him. But Chuen is getting quite close now. Yule Scepter up, Alacrity. He's going to go into the mill. They dust him up, they knew. Split Earth is going to land. They'll have enough to burst through him now. There's no way out for Alacrity. But he's going to be alright. They can't punish him. Even without the Ghost Shroud. Jocam? Oh. Yeah, Jabs popped the Eclipse. He's trying to go after this Grimstroke. Meanwhile, mid lane, Paulson's dying. A big RP is out on 2, and now with the side blades, they might be able to beat them. DJ, he does die, but the Split Earth is there, and In Your Dream, he's getting perma-stunned. Reaper Scythe on top. My goodness me.
You could maybe pivot towards Jabs to start farming up on the pause for Luna. He could take a more farm-oriented position as the game progresses, but it feels like a bit slow. Although,
yeah, Rod of Atos out. They've got In Your Dream. Split Earth is there. Chuen gonna start moving in, but a Soulbind is out as well. They've got the double silence and now the double wing swell. Raven, he's still trying on that Magnus. Mizu's holding everyone else back, but the hills are coming in. Now Alacrity's around. He just blows up DJ with the Meld Strike, and this is a fight they could definitely take here. Still chase down Raven. In Your Dream is still gonna die to death on the backside, but Alacrity is not done. Side blades, it'll kill off the Courier and Raven, as Chuan, or rather Chuen, is gonna try and run, and he will make it out towards the right side. Who have they got? It's gonna be Death, who's still trying to fight, still staying alive, but not for long. Not while Alacrity's around. They'll get him. They'll get started, but the Split Earths have come out now. I guess it is gonna make it difficult for them. I can't help but laugh every time I see it. It's just so ridiculous. These reoccurring Split Earths. Now Alacrity gonna go in. Raven, he won't be able to dodge on the Meld. Chuan is gonna be able to get out with a Nullifier. Now the RP In Your Dream. He's got 4 heroes. Inksword's there. All toss them up. They are just gonna melt. Oh, In Your Dream. That's it, Raven. He's seen enough.
Whew. That's what we were waiting for. Kami-sama manages to close out in style, and Fnatic, they try something different with this draft. They go with Luna support. A lot more even in draft. I think this is the most even we've seen the drafts come out in this series so far.
Mizu's gonna be there. Alacrity around with Jocam as well. Dragon Tail out. Maybe they have enough damage. Raven. Oh, that's a great Earth Spike as well. They found 2 targets with it. Raven, he's dropping so low, and the Resonant Pulse is going to be enough. Oh, how the tables turn so quickly.
He's just not able to apply his presence to the side lanes, get the rotations he would want against certain heroes, although they are TPing top.
Yeah, Mizu again going to be targeted. Chains, well, they are out now from Chuen. Mizu. And a bit of shots flying through. He's not going to survive for long. Just a matter of who you want to give the kill over to. But it looks like you are going to have to give it over to the Ember.
They could look for a smoke play, and they will.
Into that Radiant jungle. They know exactly where Fnatic are hiding. Chuen, he's going to break the smoke, but immediate jump in with the Dragon Tail from Mizu. And now the Hex out should be more than enough control. So they will even curse up DJ. And Raven will kill him off himself. Raven, he's popped the mana, but he can't fight by himself. He needs some help. They'll drop the egg to try and help him out. Mizu, he'll just keep man fighting. Fingers there. Does he have a Sunder? He does, but he needs a target. He'll throw it onto Alacrity, but he's still dropping so darn quick. They finally take Alacrity down. Raven, he's been saved by Jabs. Jabs with the egg out, with the Sunray. He just buys so much time for Raven.
GXR are in the area. They need to check fast.
Yeah, they do. Metamorphosis not being popped by Raven. He'll save it in case the fight breaks out, but now they're just fully committed. He'll pop the meta. He wants it down ASAP. Bloodright gonna hold them back. Mizu, he's gonna have to cop it. They're still trying to move in. Winter's Curse is there, but the Aegis is gonna go the way of Fnatic. And Death, he's taking no damage. Jabs, he does get the egg off in time. They're gonna be able to burst it down, but can they get the rest off Fnatic? Well, they'll be able to get Death on the Bloodseeker, and they'll move in for more as In Your Dream just gets to work. Raven, he'll get a nice Sunder though onto the Medusa. That might be enough to turn. They'll try. Chuen, he's still fighting. They've almost got the Aegis, but In Your Dream, he is gonna go down. The Sunder makes it happen as Mizu, he will be the third to drop. Alacrity, he's gone as well. It looks like Raven, he will find a fourth. The only survivor is Polison. Though I say that, Raven, he still has half the duration of the meta left, so it looks like he wants to try and force this. You do have the Ancient Black Dragon available on our DK, though. You're going to be a little bit wary of that. It's GXR, they can hit back, and there's your Winter's Curse out. They've got Chuen there, Aeon Disc and Sunray are going to keep him alive. Mizu, he's in with the Dragon Tail Stun. They're throwing everything, but the kitchen sink and they'll get him. Egg, though, in the backside. Jabs trying to force them back. They will take down Mizu, but they got the egg. Time for Fnatic to try and find their way out of this. This is Alacrity. He's going to jump in with the 8th of Remnant and does catch out DJ. There'll be another casualty of this battle for Fnatic. A 3-for-1 in the end. GXR, they do successfully defend their high ground.
And they still have the egg to drop. They've got everything. The Divine is up now for the Medusa, but this is an all-in play for In Your Dream. If he falls in this team fight, he's not going to have buyback. On the side of Fnatic, they're not going to be expecting it, or at least they shouldn't have a clue that it's already up yet.
Well, Remnant forward. Chain down as well. Aeon Disc going to be propped very early. In Your Dream, he has the Divine. Look at the amount of damage he's dealing. They just blow him up. Uh-oh, and now the curse is out. That's going to hold down Raven. Illusion's doing a bit of damage, but Egg is going to be committed. Jab's going to try and force them back as Raven. He'll get to work onto Mizu, and Mizu, Cold Embrace is going to save as In Your Dream starts moving in, but Raven, he'll just man-fight them. He doesn't care about the Divine Rapier. In Your Dream needs to go back to the fountain, get that mana reset. And Fnatic, they'll just keep going to work. They want at least one lane of barracks here with this Metamorphosis. They probably won't stick around for any more. Earth Spike is going to connect. In Your Dream again moving in. 1.3k crits, but Raven, he has balls of steel, this guy. He'll just stand his ground, but there goes your Aegis. Is down. 8th of Remnant is there to set up. They do catch him. Can they take him down before the Sunder? More crits to fly out. Alacrity, he's bursted him down. Jabs. He'll Icarus dive out. TJ, he'll be left behind. Jabs, no, he does die. In Your Dream's got him. And now they've got another. They'll take down the Enchantress. DJ, he'll be another kill to In Your Dream.
So it's a harder time. Death can at least spam the Bloodright to hold back the creep wave. And that might be enough to stall them for a few seconds here.
It's going to be very tough. Like, with that Black Dragon up on Mizu and the Divine Rapier on In Your Dream, they might force the force. They're pinging them out. They're going all the way, but the Glyph is going to be there. They might have to go back for the Megas now. In Your Dream, how risky you want to play it, sir? He wants tier 4 towers. He's gone for it, and they don't take very long to go down. There goes one already. Chuen, he's going to jump in with the chain down, almost getting picked off, but he's going to be fine. With the BKB, he'll be able to remnant out, but the tier 4s are still under siege as they need 8 more seconds for Raven. Tier 4s, DJ, he's gone. The second tier 4 is also going to drop now. The rupture is out, but in your dream, he doesn't need to move. He's happy to stand there. They'll drop the egg. They'll chain him up. He's still just hitting the ancient, though. They are ignoring the heroes on Fnatic. They will be able to pull off the victory. Just hit the ancient. Who cares about the heroes?
But I think there's a method to the madness here.
But he did survive on about 25 HP on that next assassin. One more hit would have done it, but they just could not reach behind that tier 1 tower. Looks like Paulison does indeed get caught out on that Winter Wyvern. Arctic Burn, he's trying to run to the high ground, but no, the lift is there from Jabs, and that should be first blood. His death will take it on the Brewmaster. He even picks up his urn at the exact same time. I mean, he had such a great start on that Darkseer. He just doesn't want to really slow it down now, and that's completely understandable. Naturally, he does want a quick Aghanim Scepter, though. A nice kinetic field there. Going to hold him down. They will get an Impel out. Mizu going to be glimpsed back immediately, and in your dream, no, he doesn't get the hit off. Jokam still chasing him down. Raven, he's gone.
Oh my god.
The Iron Shell. Going to be more than enough here from Jokam. Raven, he was one hit away from killing this Darkseer, but just doesn't get it off, and now Jokam, he's going to find another. Mizu, he'll claim all the gold for it as well. When you compare it to how well Raven's going to be able to escalate on the Terrorblade, you do start to get a little bit concerned here if you're a GXR fan.
Yeah, it's just not as fast, and you can see collapsing on mid-tier 1, trying to dive deep for a kill.
Well, glimpse back, Paulson, that is so much damage with the Tidebringer. He is still alive though. They'll haunt him within your dream onto Jabs. They'll try to get the Rubik down. He has no damage, but the vacuum's there. Dragging 3 of them back. DJ, Static Storm going to be dropped, but he is dead as well. They'll go for the Primal Split back into In Your Dream. And the Torrent is going to be there just in case, but Raven, he was able to take the kill himself. Cyclone up the Leshrac, set up for another kill if they can get it. X is available to use on Alacrity. Tidebringer just, it's so much damage on that Leshrac. They'll get him down. Death will take another. And now the stolen wall is there from Jabs. Dragging Mizu right back into his own wall, and Raven, he can just get to work. Jokam's trying to get a kill, but Raven, he'll get the Sunder out. Jokam, he's going to run up towards the top lane. He wants to try and maybe catch out DJ, or we even got Raven there on the Terrorblade, which is the much bigger target if you could catch him. Alacrity even going to be around to help out when they do need it. Meta's going to be popped instantly from Raven. Kinetic Field going to hold Alacrity in, but he'll get the Yule Scepter off. Jokam still sneaking up from the backside, but no, it's going to be Chuen that is there. Jokam still trying to come in, but the Static Storm's going to be dropped. DJ, he's going to survive, and Jokam, he just kept running forward.
I think the vac wall is where it all lies for GXR. If they can get the big vac wall, get a good amount of Terrorblade illusions going, that's when the fight starts to feel more manageable.
Oh, nice spike. Carapace on the Tidebringer, but the lift is there from Jabs to try and help. Chuen is still trying to back the boat, is going to make it in time, and now they might be able to turn as the Sunder is in from Raven, buying him more time. They got Jokam down, Torrent's out as well. It's not look like a great team fight as Mizu, he gets X back from the fountain.
So Satanic up. How you handle this Terrorblade at this point, I'm not sure. I mean, the Scotty's been there forever in your dream, but again, Satanic active just overwhelms that healing reduction.
Well, that it does. In your dream, he's still just trying to work towards his BKB. Raven's going to get to work. Rangerak's immediately dropped. However, Winter's Curse on the backside isn't that amazing, but it is going to get rid of DJ. They just needed Raven on the Terrorblade to hit him. Now Alacrity, though, has been caught. Nice Yule Scepter, but is it going to be enough? The Cold Embrace, it'll keep him alive for a little bit longer, but not for long. He is gone. You've still got Jokam there burrowed, though. He might be able to continue buying time, or maybe not. They just ignore him. The Tidal Wave even drags him backwards into the Sentry Ward. Oh, Chuen, he dragged him back into the Sentry. Raven, still at work, gets some elite barracks now. No boots necessary for this Terrorblade. He'll slowly pace his way to that mid-tier 3 tower. or rather Cyclone up onto In Your Dream. He's got nowhere to go. Raven's completely ignoring the Spectre. Sunder, thank you very much for the HP In Your Dream. They do normal punch him up, but doesn't matter. In Your Dream, he's surrounded. They will at least run out of Metamorphosis. Raven, how far are you going, sir? Into the tier 4 towers onto Mizu. The tidal wave will not catch the Darkseer. Said range barracks down, he'll go for the melee barracks as well. And Ping's flying out. They're going to try and stop Raven as he's walking so darn slow. Another normal punch in. Joe Cam's there. They'll just get to work though. They'll try to rely on those iron shells. Static Storm drop. Joe Cam, Cold Embrace going to save him for now as DJ. He's been jumped by In Your Dream. They do at least get the dieback on that Disruptor. Winter's Curse out as well. It's onto Chuen. Maybe they could really turn this fight now as the Conker's about to drop. Split Earth is there. The normal punch, the Impel, they've got him. It's a full team wipe, but you've got the Aegis on In Your Dream, but without the Metamorphosis, he has no chance. Or maybe he does. He gets the Sunder off. Alacrity, Cold Embrace is going to save it with the BKB. He's still going. Just one man on his own. Almost takes out two of them. What did Roshan do to deserve this kind of treatment? Torrent is out, tidal wave, not going to drag him back. A nice curse there onto Chuen, but the stun is out onto the TB. So Chuen, he's going to survive long enough to get the boat out in time, but the Impel going to hold him down. They should be able to finish him, and they do. Raven, who are you aiming for? He's trying to go after Joe Cam, but he's just healthy. Instead, they'll go back in onto In Your Dream. No, they'll go after Mizu instead. Go after that Darkseer, but he's fine. He's out of there. Alacrity, In Your Dream, Joe Cam all still around as the Torrent does connect on two again. A great tidal wave bringing him back into the TB. Raven, he'll step back for a second. Joe Cam, he's still being targeted, but no, they finally get the Spectre. In Your Dream's down, but he will have buyback. And he will commit it immediately. Back right in with the Shadow Step going on to the Terrorblade. Raven's down. He does have buyback, but they also got DJ. The buybacks are coming out. Alacrity, he'll keep going onto that Brewmaster. They are going to find another death on the side of Fnatic. Immediate buybacks out from death. They can't afford to let the Roshan go down. The GXR, they're in a prime position now to try and force a bad team fight from Fnatic. Roshan, again, really taken down. Tidal Wave is there, but Winter's Curse, Paulson, he puts an end to it all onto Chuen. Burrow is there from Joe Camp to hold them down. Spike Carapace on 3, and now the follow-up. They've got Chuen down. He's got no buyback. Raven, he's going to pop the Terror Wave. He's got 10 seconds of meta, but he's doing no damage. Still a nice Impel jabs, holds them down onto the left rack. The meta's over, but they got Alacrity, but he's going to buy back. Now Death, another Primal split out, but Raven, he's in big trouble. He's dropping so darn low. They'll jump in. The Impel's there. Joe Camp secures the kill on the next assassin. Now In Your Dreams onto DJ. They'll get 4 down without buyback.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The two-man defense has to stall for at least 50 seconds, really. And I just don't see that coming out. Maybe if that gets good use on split, although jabs.
Yeah, jabs. He just fought back. He is gone. Tips out immediately. They're onto the tier 4 towers. They know. Fnatic. Oh, it's been a long and gruesome kind of day for them. And that's it. They call it. GG well played. Congratulations, GXR. They make the reverse sweep. And they will be your grand champions of the Lootbet Pro Series Season 7. I can't believe it, John. I really can't.
Oh my god.